Hey everyone, welcome to Purling Through Life. My name's Melissa and I'm coming to you from the suburbs of Atlanta, Georgia. I hope everyone is doing well. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're returning, welcome back. So this is my channel and it's all about knitting and crochet and yarn. And today is Wednesday, July the 24th. I normally like to do my videos on a Tuesday, but I was not able to do a video yesterday, and I also like to do my videos weekly, and I was not able to do a video last week. So here I am today to show you the things I've been up to for the past 2 weeks. And I was also supposed to announce a giveaway winner last week. About 3 weeks ago, I had announced that I was doing a giveaway in celebration of reaching 800 subscribers, and that I was going to pick a winner on July the 16th, and I was unable to last Tuesday. I did put out a community post, but I'm not really sure how many people see those community posts. But on Monday night, my daughter, well, I have 4 daughters, and my third daughter had to be taken to the emergency room, and she was admitted to the hospital, and she did come home last Friday, and she is doing better. She's getting better every day, and because it's her deal, I'm just going to keep what was wrong. I'm going to keep that to myself. I'm not sure if she wants everybody out there to know, but she is doing better. She's getting better every day. So I apologize, but life happens, and things happen. So I'm here today to announce the winner of that giveaway, and then I'm also going to show you the things that I have been up to the past 2 weeks. I have 2 finished objects and 4 works in progress to share with you, but first I'm going to do the giveaway. But I'd also like to say welcome to new subscribers that I have gained over the past couple of weeks. I have gained quite a few. I thank you so much. And just to let you know, I try to do a video every week on a Tuesday when I'm able to, and it is a weekly update video where I show you all the things that I've been up to the past week, finished objects, works in progress, and yarn. But I don't have any yarn, any acquisitions to share with you today, so that's good. But first, I want to do the giveaway, and I will refresh your memory with the yarn that I am giving away. So first, I have these 2 yarns, and these are Malabrigo yarns. And there are 2 of them, and these are on the Arroyo base. Here is the label, and that is the colorway name, Sea Slug, right there. So it's a DK Sport weight yarn, and it's 100% superwash merino wool. It is so soft. So I'm giving away those 2, and then I am also giving away these 2 yarns right here. And these are the universal yarns, and the colorway is Flower Power, and I think it's a DK as well. There are, I'm not sure, but there are 586 yards for 150 grams, and it's 90% acrylic and 10% alpaca. So those are the yarns that I'm giving away today, right here. And I'm going to use the random comment picker to select the winner. I will say that this giveaway is not sponsored by anybody. It's just sponsored by myself. I bought all the yarn, so YouTube or anyone else is not associated with this giveaway, and it is open worldwide, and I paid for the yarn, and I will pay for the shipping, and then anything else, any other fees associated with you receiving your prize, such as I don't know, duties, tax, customs, any of that, that'll be your responsibility to pay for. And I think that's it. And I guess you have to be 18 years or older to participate. So here we go. I have my iPad, and I have pretty much everything. Yes. So here we go. I'm doing the YouTube comment picker, and I've already put in the URL link, the YouTube video link, and let's see, the amount of unique comments is 31, so thank you very much. So now I will go ahead and start and pick the winner. Maybe not. Let me see. I think I have to do this. There we go. 4. Yeah, okay, now let's see if it'll let me do it. Who is the winner? Angela Hunter. It says, I really enjoyed your videos and love all the pinks in your yarn haul this week. Your whale is adorable. So, Angela Hunter, you are the winner. So go ahead and please send me an email to melissavosper@gmail.com. You have 1 week to get in touch with me to claim your prize, and I will put a link down below to I'll put a link down below. No, I will leave all information down below, so my email will be listed down below, and go ahead and email me and I will send you your prize. So congratulations. Alrighty, so there is that business, and I hope you'll stick around so I can show you the things I've worked on this past week. So I said I had 2 finished objects, and I'll go ahead and show you those first. They are both a knitted pair of socks. I worked on a lot of small things this week, and I didn't, considering it's been 2 weeks, I didn't really get a lot of knitting or crocheting done. The first week, right after I did the first week before my daughter actually went into the hospital, I was busy with other things and I didn't really knit or crochet much. And then obviously the second week, with my daughter being in the hospital, I really didn't get a ton of stuff done. So this, to me, doesn't feel like a whole lot, considering it's been 2 weeks. But anyway, let me show you the socks that I have. Here is the first pair. And if you've been watching, these have been a works in progress, and they're finished now. And I have 2 of them, and they match. These are just vanilla socks. And let's see, I knit all my socks cuff down. I did try toe up one time, and it was an absolute disaster. But I knit them cuff down, and as you can see, I like a shorty sock. I cast on 64 stitches, and I did these on magic loop 2.25, and I actually used the Luca needles, which are wooden needles, and I am a loose knitter, but I have to say, with those needles, I'm an even looser knitter, because these are big, they're kind of baggy on these sock blockers. So my gauge was even looser on the wood needle, so I have to keep that in mind when I use them again. But let's see, I do a 2x2 rib for 15 rounds. I do 20 rows here, and this is about 70 rows. I just do a wedge toe with a Kitchener stitch, and I did an afterthought heel. Normally I would have chose a contrasting color, but when I noticed where I had put the stitch markers for me to place the heel, do you see this color here? I placed it wrong. I don't know what I was thinking. I obviously wasn't. So it meant that there was just going to be 1 row of this color. I can't remember if it was on the bottom or the top, but there was just going to be 1 row of this color, and then the heel, and then, like, what is that, like, 5 or 6 rows of this. And I just thought that I didn't like how that was going to look, so I went and got the yarn, and I did this instead, and I think it looks much better. So I think that's it. I think that's everything except for the yarn. This is a Felici yarn. which there is no more Felici. It's Knit Picks Felici, and the colorway is Mermaid Tails. It's 218 yards, 50 grams, 75-25 superwash merino nylon. And yeah, so this is what, so I had, they come in 50 gram skeins. I had 2 of these. I don't know where the other one is. I don't know where it is, but this is what I have left of, and the other one was similar, was about the same size. And then I had these 3 because of cutting away, because I do like my socks to match, and I wanted the heels to match. So I have these 3 balls, which will go into my cozy memory blanket if I ever get back doing that again. I was thinking with my blankets, because I have at least 3 blankets. I was thinking of like, maybe like, just try it out, like 1 week, just work on blankets, and see how much I get done. And then, I don't know, maybe every other week or every few weeks, I would just like spend the whole week working on blankets. Because I have 2 knit blankets and 1 crochet blanket, just to see if I could get, you know, make some progress. Let me turn this off on my blankets. We'll see. So, whoops. So there is my first finished object. Beautiful. And then my second finished object is another pair of socks, but they are DK socks. And I think I had these started when I last did a video, but they're finished now. So here we go. And they're not self-striping. I do like to do self-striping socks. I do them quite a bit. So let's see, with these, I did these on magic loop as well. The needle was a 3.25 millimeter needle, and I cast on 48 stitches. Where I got that stitch count from was Kay of the Crazy Sock Lady. Yeah, I said that right. She has a free pattern on how to knit DK socks. So I got the 48, cast on 48 stitches from her pattern. And I did shorty socks again. Now this is a 2x2 ribbing for 10 rounds. And then this area here is, I think, 10 rounds. I did an afterthought heel. And I don't know, I think this is, it's 50 rows, the foot. And I did a wedge toe with a Kitchener stitch. So there are these. I'm obsessed with DK socks. I think I got one. Now I was in the hospital with my daughter, so I think I got 1 sock done, minus the heel, in 1 day. They go so fast. And the yarn that I used, here we go. The main yarn is from Lether Company. Here's their label, and this is what I had left. And it is, the colorway is Italy, because Lether Company is mainly, and I haven't really looked on their website in a long time, but it's mainly a monthly subscription box. And the year that I got this, she was doing destinations, and so the subscription box centered around Italy, so the name of the yarn is Italy. And it's 75-25 superwash merino nylon, 245 yards for 100 grams. And then the heel is this yarn. This is Teal Torch Knits, and I bought this yarn specifically to do heels in for the DK socks, because I don't have a lot of I do have a fair bit of DK yarn, but I think a lot of it is just 100% superwash. So anyway, here's the label, Teal Torch Knits, and it is 75-25 superwash merino nylon, 246 yards, 100 grams, and this colorway is hollowed ground. So I think that is everything. That is everything. my 2 pairs of socks that I finished. And now we will move on to works in progress. I have 4. I have 1 crochet and 4 knitting. I'll go ahead and show you the knitting first. I'll show you, I have another pair of socks I've started. And here they are. So these are another pair of vanilla socks, and they're knit on, everything's the same, well, almost. They're knit on, you know, they are knit with 2.25 needles. I cast on the same 64 stitches, and I'm knitting them cuff down. And I'm doing a contrast cuff, which I don't seem to do that quite a lot. But the one difference is I am doing a heel flap and gusset, which I normally do a oh, come on, I normally do afterthought heel. So I don't know, just to do something different, I thought I would do a heel flap and gusset. Which, what's nice about that when you do that is when your sock is done, it's done. You haven't got to go back in and cut in for the heel and all of that. So now I am just on to the foot part. But there we go. And there it is. And this yarn is from the mini and the main. Here they are. Here's the main, and then here's the mini. Actually, I think that's kind of being blown out a little bit. I think that's what happens with that green. But these are the 2 yarns, and both of them are from Gems Luxe Fibers. Here is the label, and this is for this yarn. This is called Venomous. It's on the Luxe sock base. It's 75/25. Superwash merino wool, 463 yards. So there is that. And then this mini is also from Gems Luxe Fibers, and it has a little tiny label. And the colorway is coral, and it's 75/25 as well, and it's a 20-gram mini. And I got how many minis? I went to a fiber festival, and I think it was 6 minis together. This is one of them. And yep, so there we go. Oh, it's living in this bag. This is by Tea Doddles. A Tea Doddles bag. And there it is. And I love the colors. And I'm not sure, I doubt I'll do the toe in a contrast color. I doubt it. So I didn't want to do the heel flap and gusset. I didn't want to do the heel in the contrast color, which is what I do on a lot of my socks, the heel. Mainly because I don't have the heel flap and gusset. I have to look back and see how to do it. And also, I'm just not, I don't know, I just want to get, I'm not as, I guess, as good at it. I haven't had as much practice. So I didn't want to, like, do the contrast as well. So there is my first works in progress. And then we'll move on to a works in progress I've had for a little while that I pulled out because it would just be easy knitting. It's just knitting, and it's small. It's easy to take back and forth with you places, and it's living in this bag. This is a Madder Root bag, and this is the Musselburgh hat by Ysolda Teague. And I have shown this before, but I have not worked on it in quite a while because it's a lot of knitting. But here is what I have so far. So it's getting big. I love the patterning. I love that. So let's see, where was I? So I don't know if you can see the light bulb stitch marker. I was there, so I did all of that. So I did drag this out. So the Musselburgh hat, you start here, right there, and then you just knit a long tube. I think I'm going to go to like 20 inches, and then I start the decrease, and so the end ends up looking like this, and then you fold it in on itself, and you have a hat with a brim. I'm sure most of you probably have heard of this. So a lot of people knit this with fingering weight yarn, but I'm actually using a sport weight yarn, and it is the Big Twist panoramic yarn, which is 100% premium acrylic. And here is what I have, and it's a really big cake of yarn. The colorway is pink. It's a number 2 yarn. Yeah, let's see how many. 656 yards, 150 grams. And because it's sport weight, I'm using a 3.25 needle, circular needles, and I'm actually using my Chowgoos, which I don't use a ton. I like high sharps. I love how that looks. So yep, so there we go. I still have, I think I have about 7 more inches to go. It's a lot of knitting, and it does get it gets a little boring. So, but I have 7 inches to go. Do the decreases, and I'll have a finished hat. All right, so my last knitting works in progress is living in another Matter Root bag. And this is the This or That MKAL by Ambah O'Brien. And you could do either, the MKAL is long over, and I am way far behind. But in the Mystery Knit Along, you could do either a wrap or a shawl, and I chose to do the wrap. And here it is. There are 4 clues. I am still on clue 2, but it's okay. I'm making progress. Obviously this I worked on. I haven't worked on this in a week, over a week. Okay, turn it around. So here we go. So this is where I was. So I finished the first part of clue 2, and then I am now on to the second part of clue 2, and that is going to look like this. That lace there, circle lace, and here is the whole thing so far. There it is. So yes, so I've put in a lifeline. This section it's not hard, anything like that, but you know, if you make a mistake, I was not able to fix, because they have knit 3 togethers, purl 3 togethers. Well, if you happen to drop that stitch, all of a sudden you think you dropped 1 stitch, it ends up being 3 stitches, and then trying to fix that. So I put in a lifeline. Yes, because that saved me with this section a couple times. I really never use lifelines, but I was like, I messed up on this a couple times. I was like, you have to put that in. So there's that. I really love it. And the needles, I'm using a 3.75, and I'm using 3 yarns, as you can tell. There they are. It's fingering weight. And these right here are Spun Right Round yarns. This is their label. And then this yarn here is a Miss Babs yarn. This is on the tart base. And here's Miss Babs label. And this is Coastal. Here's a Miss Babs. And I don't know about these. One of them is Car Wash. Is that right? Car Wash. And one of them is Dream. And I'm not sure which is which. So there's the... Ooh, look at that. That's getting... I have 2 more sections to go. Oh, well, what I did was the first section I switched my color 1 and color 2. In the first section right there, this was color 1 and this was color 2. And I thought, well, I'm going to do it differently in this section because I'm glad I did. I think that looks good. But so this was color 1, this was color 2. So now look at how much smaller this is. That's okay. So yeah, so there's that. There is that. And then my last works in progress is crocheted, and it is very, very, very close to being done. And it's living in this bag here by Nomadic Yarns. And it is a Harry Potter yarn. It's my favorite Harry Potter bag. It is all of the shops of Diagon Alley. I love this bag. And in here is the Hexagon Market Bag by Salena Baca. I'm very, very close to being done. I just have like 2 or 3 rows left on the handles, but let's see. And then it's going to really benefit from being blocked and all that. I can kind of manipulate the shape a bit. So here it is. Here's the bag. Here it is. It looks smaller, but cotton will grow. Like it gets heavy and it grows. So there it is. Next week, I'm sure I'll have this finished and you'll see it all blocked and it's going to look so much better. But yes, I have to do, because these are real skinny, I'm going to do, I think, at least 2 more rows of the handles, and then it goes like all the way around. So this is a free pattern, but I suggest you buy the pattern. I did that, and it just was a bit easier for me to follow. But you can just go ahead, if you want to try the free pattern, go ahead and try that out. But I want to make a lot of these. I love this. It's going to look so much better when it's washed. It's going to look so much better. But there it is. Oh, that's okay. So I use 3 colors of yarns, and I use a 4mm hook, and I think the next one that I make, I'm going to use a bigger hook. And this is all cotton yarn, and the yarn is a Crafter's Secret yarn. So here are the 3 yarns. They're Crafter's Secret yarn. This is from Hobby Lobby. It's 100% cotton, and it's 120 yards, 71 grams. So this one is hot pink. This one is rose quartz, and I think this is just cream. I don't know where the other, did I use up that other one? I may have. Let's see, ivory, sorry. So yes, so those are the 3 yarns, and I'm happy with this, and I already got yarn picked out for the next one I make. It's very quick. I don't know why I didn't just finish. I'll tell you, I think cotton probably, and also because I use a 4mm. I followed the pattern as it suggests, and I use the 4mm, but it hurts my hands because I'm a tight crocheter, so I think a 5mm might be better. But the next one I make, I'm gonna make with a 5mm. So there it is. So that is all that I have to share with you today. Thank you so much for watching this, and congratulations to the winner. And hopefully next week I will be able to do a video on Tuesday. Don't say why not. It'll be a day less, so I'll probably have less to show you. I do have one thing coming in the mail. I'm obsessed with Freckled Whimsy's DK yarn. So I got the DK yarn, the subscription. She had extras for the monthly subscription, so I got that. I already know what it looks like. It's beautiful. So it was for July, the yarn for July. It's like mostly purples. I can't wait to get it. It says it's coming Friday, so I'll be getting that. So I will show you that next week, and then hopefully I will have enough craft knitting and crocheting to show you as well. So I hope you all enjoy the rest of your week, and I will see you then. So until then, bye for now.